Hey everybody, so I've decided to do something a little different with this video. I've decided to kind of add a voiceover commentary to it. So excuse me if I'm just a little nervous here. Not really something I've done before, so I hope you just bear with me and enjoy the video. So I've walked in and I've met these two co-opers here. The Phantom, the White Phantom here, I'm a little weary of. Seems to have an idea of what he's doing, and I don't really want to take these two head on, and it looks like a blue spirit has just come in, so I check behind me to see if the blue spirit is in the area, but it doesn't seem so. So just take a quick look at my rings there, make sure I have everything that I want to be on. Still looking for the blue spirit here. I don't want him sneaking up on me, and the White Phantom has come out and does a gesture at me. So I'll try to hit him a little running attack, but I'm a little late there, so just decided to give him a wave back, and this is where the blue spirit comes up. But I thought he was going to ambush me, but he seems more keen to jump to his friends, so it can be a lovely 3v1. So with that being the situation, I'm going to try and hold this choke point here. That way, you know, I don't really get too many hit from too many sides here, you know, possibly just hold the line. You know, don't get surrounded or flanked. I know that's one thing you don't really want to do in an invasion is expose your back, and I'm trying to have all three of them in my camera at all times. I know the host splits off for a minute here, but I take the chance of him not coming up behind me. And at this point here, I'm just trying to kind of stay away, run in there though, get my guard broken by a fireball. Had my reaction time been a little better, I would have gone for a pivot backstab, but now we are getting some backup from the Cathedral Knight, and with him distracting those two, I'm confident that I can take this blue on my own, because, you know, he's blue, and that's all there is to it. I, however, somehow did not see the host, and so I just kind of ran right into him and ate a couple R1s, but I believe he was playing unlocked, so he did not hit me twice. But I'm just getting roll caught to all hell here. Go for a Perseverance backstab to be a little cheeky, and we do end up getting it. However, I botched this one. That's too bad, that would have been really cool. So, trying to get better at those. I'm still kind of hesitant to take both of these two on. I want to create a little space, try to separate them. Try to make for the exit here so that we can get a little more mob support. Switch back to our Night Ring for a little extra damage, and we are just going to try to hold another choke point here. It's one thing that is really helpful for when invasions, when facing multiple opponents, you kind of want to funnel them in a way so that they can't flank you or come up behind, but still being a little hesitant here to engage. Try to go for a Barker Bomb bait, but Phantom's a little wiser, delays his R1s, but a little too much to hit me. And being the genius I am, I get stuck in a corner and get spammed. Luckily, I am able to roll out of it. However, I do the smartest thing possible, and I throw a firebomb instead of healing. Now, this next invasion here is, see a group of 3 down the stairs, and I just want to get back to mobs, see the thralls are up here. I could tell right away here that the one throwing the lightning urns is in fact a twink as well. They have some pretty high level gear. You'll see them use lightning arrow a little bit from there. But I realized that Phantom was very squishy the first time that I hit them. And so we just try to take him out as quickly as possible. Try another Perseverance backstab, but unfortunately it just wasn't to be, and neither was that plunging attack. So, but now I've got the 2 of these on me. Use Perseverance to try and escape, throwing knife to finish him off, but I'm just a little too late. Eat a couple R1s from the host, so we are going to back up to our Cathedral Knight friend here. And I lost my mind for a bit there, but I was trying to switch back to the Knight's Ring. Unfortunately hit that host with a running attack, but I did not expect that to break his guard, so I backed away. But now we've got backup from the Knight, So I use this opportunity here to try and get a 1v1 with the host. I'm confident that I can take the host, but the Phantom seems to have a little more of an idea of what they're doing, and unfortunately that was just short-lived. The Twink there has taken care of the Cathedral Knight already, so now we are just trying to retreat a little bit, get ourselves back together, and drag them more into mobs. It's always nice to try to get people to play the level and just instead of just fighting them at the bonfire 2v1 or 3v1. Mob support is an absolute godsend, and the thralls in this area are rather competent enemies. So right now I'm just trying to drag them more into the cathedral area, try to get a little more space so that I don't get caught in the stairwell here. Go for another pivot backstab, and I believe that only worked because he did perseverance. Tries it again here, but eats 2 R1s and that's enough to finish him off. So now with 2 down, we have the host to ourselves. And this does take quite a bit longer than I had hoped. This host was very erratic with their R1s. Just parries were not happening too well for me. So we're trying to roll catch as much as we can. I don't believe the host intended to kick there. So let's pop a little frostbite here, so we don't want that to proc. I misjudged this man with the jumping attack. Had I been a little more, had my wits about me a little more, then we probably could have gotten a backstab on that jumping attack, but nothing we can do about it now. So one thing I do have issues with is stamina management, and so I pop a green moss, realizing that I'm burning a lot of my stamina, as you're going to see throughout the fight here. Just throwing out those R1s at random, you know, kind of employing, you know, sort of a turn and burn tactic. Another unintentional kick, I believe. Try to get another perseverance backstab here, but I messed it up. So one thing that does help here, I realize that the parries, you know, aren't doing the best. So I try to take advantage of my hyper arm with the greatsword. But we do get an Estus parry bait here, since this host is being rather aggressive. Took a chance, and it paid off for us. So at this point, the host just starts panicking, rolling around like a madman, tossing out an R1, trying to get that heal off. I take a running attack. Wasn't exactly the best choice. What I should have done is try to roll catch there, but just more R1s from the host. Couple roll catches, but unfortunately my stamina was gone once more, so I will be looking for a green blossom here. Just a second. Again, hyper armor winning out over the straight sword. Thought he would throw out a random R1 there, but my guess was wrong. And at this point, the host is just having none of it and makes a break, presumably for the bonfire, but seems to get a little lost. So we begin the chase. Always fun to run down somebody. Best part of the invasions. Just the obnoxious chasing. Seems to get lost for a minute there, and panic rolls, decides to turn around. Unfortunately, they were not managing their stamina, and I get the guard break. And that will be all she wrote. So for this next one here, I walk in on this solo fallen knight here. Just take a quick look behind me to make sure that a sunbro or something isn't hiding in the chapel, and I'm immediately frightened by this this Fallen Knight's ability to teleport on the very ground, skipping quite a bit there. So throw out an R2 because it has very wide coverage on this weapon. It covers pretty much like a full 360. So we do manage to roll catch him there, and he starts throwing pyromancies at me, not using the hand axe for some reason. So at this point, I am going to try to fish for a pivot off of either the combustion or the fireball. Managed to get the grab there, but I was unfortunately just not quick enough, and he was able to get out of the box. Tried for an Estus punish there, but I anticipated them turning the wrong way. I want to keep trying to fish this guy, so I back off to let him heal. Try to get around again, but I'm just too slow. I didn't quite space it right. So we will continue to try to get behind this guy, just keeping the pressure. They continue to throw out those fireballs, and just keeping the pressure here, trying to get behind him. And there we go. Lovely pivot backstab. Get him a little by my sword, feeling accomplished. And this next one here was I was in a host world. I was looking them for quite some time. Unfortunately, never did find them. But I just wanted to include this clip because I pulled off a swap. And give him a little edge, our lovely blue friend, and show him some of my rolls. And we were able to find another blue here. Got summoned in, looking for them for a while. So I'm just kind of messing with the blues at this point since I haven't been able to find the host, and want to play a little ladder game with this guy. So trying to bait out an R1 here, and there it is. Rest in peace, blue buddy. So I'll be staying quiet for these next couple clips. They're just a couple invasions that I did as Artorias here. But just let me know what you thought of this video in the comments. Let me know if there's anything I could have done, better. Whatever, I'm open to any sort of criticism and or praise that you have for me, so that I can hopefully make this more enjoyable in the future. But just hope you enjoy these clips here, and thanks for watching.